want to thank first of all to all my team and the entire people here making this possible for us as a team together. Any one of you will find its own place, if not in our courses, rather in bringing their imagination to life by just prompting in Biela. Because as I said, now everyone and everybody, from kids to elders, from those who have the skills to those who they don't have the skills, are able to develop software. If you're not stepping now, you're not stepping into the future, and you are going to be grounded in the past. I want to thank first of all to all my team and the entire people here making this possible for us as a team together. Any one of you will find its own place, if not in our courses, rather in bringing their imagination to life by just prompting in Biela. Because as I said, now everyone and everybody, from kids to elders, from those who have the skills to those who they don't have the skills, are able to develop software. If you're not stepping now, you're not stepping into the future, and you are going to be grounded in the past. I want to thank first of all to all my team and the entire people here making this possible for us as a team together. Any one of you will find its own place, if not in our courses, rather in bringing their imagination to life by just prompting in Biela. Because as I said, now everyone and everybody, from kids to elders, from those who have the skills to those who they don't have the skills, are able to develop software. If you're not stepping now, you're not stepping into the future, and you are going to be grounded in the past. I want to thank first of all to all my team and the entire people here making this possible for us as a team together. Any one of you will find its own place, if not in our courses, rather in bringing their imagination to life by just prompting in Biela. Because as I said, now everyone and everybody, from kids to elders, from those who have the skills to those who they don't have the skills, are able to develop software. If you're not stepping now, you're not stepping into the future, and you are going to be grounded in the past.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Sarah, you are muted, I think.
Ah, welcome to the world. Hey, how's it going?
All
How you
good.
doing, Dan? Danny, how you doing, Robert?
How are you,
I'm fine.
Sarah?
Thank you.
Chaotic
How are you doing?
Kyle. You're so faithful. Man, we gotta build something for Kyle. Kyle, what's going on? I love always seeing you in the chat. Thank you so much. I want to build something for you. My guys want to build something for you. I'm positive. Or your wife, the teacher. I had some ideas actually for her. Well, you guys, welcome Thursday. We're so glad to have you here. We'll we will get started here in a moment. Um, Danny, where are you zooming in from? Robert, what about you?
Uh,
Uh, Please,
you
Danny.
should know about. Uh, Actually, I'm in Romania right now, Eastern Europe, and I'm actually right in Cluj. It's one of the biggest cities right here, and I
Nice.
really like traveling around. What about you,
Nice.
Robert? Where are you now?
And I'm in Spain right now,
Nice.
and I'm in Madrid, and it's a beautiful day today here, sunny.
I've always wanted to go to Madrid, actually, to Spain. They have like the
You are
best
welcome.
shoes, right? Do you have
Yes.
yeah. It looks like I'm frozen. Where are you guys coming in from the chat? I see Ghana. I love that. So exciting. Yeah, we are a
Where are,
global team. We
where
are
are
a
you from,
global
Sarah?
team. Oh yes, I'm in California. I'm in
Oh,
California. Um, and it is a beautiful sunshiny day in California, but that doesn't change the fact that I need a beach, and so I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way to a beach sometime soon. Um, so yeah. Okay, so guys, we are a global team, and I love this about us. Um, Today, we're going to be focused on building. Yesterday, if you happen to be part of our affiliate community, we were doing some live builds as well too. If you're not already a part of our affiliate community, then I highly encourage you to join. Very easy to do. I see that we have people calling in from, I say calling in, zooming in from Emerald Coast. I love that. Florida, Toronto. So good. Alex, our founder, had a heart to really build a global community of builders. And so I like to celebrate that. We have some really amazing stuff. Actually, last or 2 weeks ago, we did an implementation for one of our affiliates who's in the Bahamas so that we can accept localized payments in the Bahamas. That's amazing. She's going to be doing a summer program with potentially 100 plus more girls, where she's teaching young girls ages 12 to 18 how to use AI,
That's amazing.
right? And why am I saying that? Because there are so many use cases for Biela. And when we get together in community, we hear what other people are doing, we see what other people are building, we get ideas inevitably, and we build solutions to help make our workplaces better, as well as to serve our community better. So, Kyle, please talk to your wife. I know she's a teacher. We want to build something for her. Um, but today we're going to kind of take it back. Danny, tell us a little bit about sort of this project we're going to be working on today and why we're going about it.
all right, sure. Well, guys, today we are going to do a paradigm shift. So, if you're used to seeing technical projects, and I'm sure you guys have seen many interesting projects, complex games, 3D projects, and many more that you can also find on our YouTube channel posted. You can check all of them, get inspired by them, and learn a lot of things from every week's live stream. But as I said, today we changed things up. We want to go back to the roots. So we're not going to do a very technical project, but we are going to show you once again how to create your own business. This is what we are focusing on, not how to do something very technical, but we want to show you how to do your own things for your own business, your own interests, and so on. And even more than that, another change that we will do. I'm pretty sure that you're used to Theo being the one building or another member of the technical team. But today we are switching it up. Today Sarah will be the one building because we didn't create a platform only for developers or for technical people. We created a platform that's suited for everybody. Even if you're not technical, Biela can help you set up your own website, your own business, your own software. So this is what we are going
Exactly.
to create a business for you, and we will actually have Sarah do it to prove that you don't need to be technical to use Biela.dev.
So good. Yes, you guys, I'm going to be the builder today. So watch out. I don't know if I'm going to build and talk. I think maybe Danny's going to do more of the talking. We'll see. Um, as another sort of example in terms of how this application is really good. So yesterday in our call, we were actually chatting with someone who drives for Uber. Well, they've got a nice luxury vehicle, and they thought, well, why should I just drive for Uber? Why don't I have my own car service? So they whipped on over to Biela and built a beautiful website that is, I mean, literally, I can't even, they were so excited to share. As I was watching it, I was amazed in terms of the type of implementation Biela had on this site. For instance, they're in Florida, so it gave them rate ranges. It gave them connection to maps, so you could see proximity. And I mean, it mapped out the driver's schedule. It was so beautiful and complex. And so literally in that moment, he went from being able to just work, taking clients with Uber to then being able to get his own clients, even, however he does as he's driving as well, and is able to segue into his own business. So this is perfect. Daniel and the
It's a
team
very
going,
nice example.
right? That's
Oh,
me.
it's here.
Yes, Joby. He's testifying. I'm not making up stories. It's so true. And so one of the things we love about this is, when you think about AI innovation and you think about the changes that are going to be happening in the market, it's not because AI is quote unquote taking over, but it's people learning how to build with AI to help improve their
Exactly.
business or expand their business or their network or their influence and reach. And so you think about it from inside of your industry or inside of the industry of the people around you. How can we improve something, or how can we make something better? And that's where the real AI innovation is going to come in, you learning to use it and do that. So this is an amazing break from the norm in terms of complex building. And we're going to get into, I'm going to be taking instructions and building for you guys so you can see just how easy it is. Okay, I love that.
That's amazing. Yes.
Joby also says he needs help with it. Joby, I got you. We'll definitely get into that on our Monday call. So if you guys are unfamiliar, we do have an affiliate program on Mondays, 8 p.m. Eastern time. We have calls on Zoom, and you can get live help with your projects as well too. So if you're not already an affiliate, go to Biela.dev and sign up to become an affiliate, and you will get those notifications. Amazing. Okay, so what are we doing? How are we starting? I'm taking instructions here.
Well, actually, we are not going to give you very clear instructions because that's the whole point. We want to see how you are going to tackle this. And I understand you already prepared a business case for it, right?
Yes, I did. Okay, so I have a prompt.
Okay.
And I have a logo. So those are the two things that I have.
All right, let's
I
go.
think it's more than enough to start a business, right?
Okay.
With us.
I think so. And it's actually a really good time. So the concept is, you can see it, right, guys?
Yeah.
It's pressure washing. So especially this time of the year when the summer is, the sun is shining, then a lot of times people want to have actually their windows washed and pressure washed, right? Pressure washing of the house. It's like dusting off all of the things, right? So it's a very practical, but something that I felt like easily could be marketed in neighborhoods or local communities, and then as well as renting the material for pressure washing is fairly inexpensive, and there are a lot of kids who are available for summertime work. So it felt like a low barrier to entry concept. Yeah.
Nice.
So do you want me to read
Yes,
the prompt?
it's a very nice idea because you're helping, you are creating your own business or maybe passive incomings, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, and it feels very like everyone would need this in some way. It could be businesses like in front of their, their walkway. It could literally be houses. It could. There's so many things, and I don't know if you guys have you ever done pressure washing? Either of you guys? I actually have.
Yes, actually, we bought a machine, right?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't so expensive, exactly what you said,
Right.
but also the job what was doing that machine was so terrible. So at
It
the end,
was
we had to hire someone to do it. But in
to
this
do it.
case, if you spend a little bit more money and you have such a machine, and not necessarily this one, and you can create a little business behind of it, that's perfect, no?
Wait, Kyle said the same thing. He said it's so satisfying. That's how I felt. When I was pressure washing, I felt like it was like therapeutic. I'm just like kind of going and watching. You're like watching the cleanliness, like as you're going like this. And then it's a hot day. So the water's, yeah, that's so funny. Kyle, I need to hang out with you and your wife because I feel like we have lots in common. This is funny. Who else enjoys pressure washing? Raise your hand. It's awesome. Okay, so we have a great business idea here. It's a premium pressure washing company located in London. Why not? Family owned business. Experience for over 4 years, which is, that's not too bad. Even if you said you were starting out in pressure washing, there is a lot of, I think, room for growth. And I don't think anyone would think too much about a brand new company. You probably wouldn't even have to say that. Address, no big deal. Pretty easy. Beautiful website that matches the look and feel of the logo. And yeah, so that's kind of it. And then I'm going to upload the logo. The logo is super easy. I just went into chat and had it create a logo so you can see what that looks like, and that's it. I'm just going to
And now to come with a more technical overview of the prompt, we're going to, let's say, demystify it. So there is no actual secret, there is no secret spelling or no technical formula that works out every time, but this specific prompt that Sarah made is split into two parts. First, we have a description of the context. We have the context of the business where we have the business described, of course. It's a premium pressure washing company in London, family owned, 4 years of experience, and so on and so forth. And in the last paragraph, we have the intent. So we tell Biela, okay, you have this context, but what should you do with it? Well, we need to create a beautiful website that matches the look and feel of our logo. And I'm going to tell you another trick. Usually you can just create a logo in Content Studio, go to the AI Media Studio and create a logo after you create your website. I saw many people doing this, but the difference is that if you first create a logo that you like, that you enjoy, that it's beautiful and it captures the soul of your business, by sending it in the first prompt and asking for a website that matches the look and feel of that specific logo, you will get a much better design on your website from the first prompt. So it's very much easier to iterate on a logo until you get the colors you like and the style, and then create all the website around it instead of doing the other way around, trying to get all the design of the website and then find the proper logo. So this is another thing that helps you out. And again, you can just go in Content Studio to AI Media Studio, generate your logo until you find something that you like, and then start a new project using that logo.
That's good. So it takes the visual cues and colors and feel from the logo. So now, question: if you were going to do that, Daniel, you have to have the project open already, right, in order to use the Content Studio.
Yeah, you can just start a very simple project or go to one of your existing projects go to Content Studio and just generate the image, download it, and then start a completely new project.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. I think Biela finished for now, but it's asking something. Can you go to the chat and go scroll down?
I think it just got interrupted. Maybe we should try sending out the prompt again in a new project.
No. Just or again, or just saying continue, or no?
Yeah, sure. We can try it out like this. Sometimes due to internet issues, also as Sarah is sharing her webcam and her screen at the same time and the entire live stream setup, maybe the network calls, the network requests to Biela can get interrupted. So if something like this happens, you either try sending the prompt again or sending a continue message as Sarah did.
How we can see, it started already the phase 1, so soon we'll start also coding.
There it is. Got it.
Most probably was some connection issue or something, what my colleague Daniel said, yes. But just with a simple command with continue, it's enough.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. It didn't actually give an error message. It just paused.
Yeah, sometimes there are network hiccups, but you can easily go and fix them.
Joby, what type of help do you need with your project? Can you put it in the chat? Then I also have this one here, a couple of issues. Okay, like bug fixes. Okay, no problem. We'll, if you can say it, we may be able to address it, but we can also look at it on Monday. I see this one here. Somebody, this is, you need to build something for me. He said, I'm an ICT coordinator for a municipal directorate in central region of Ghana. I need a report system for schools. Interesting. I wish to discuss it with you. User,
most probably Biela can do it, so it's okay.
He said Biela can do it. Biela can do it, definitely. Okay, so user, I'm looking, trying to see your name. Angel's Child, maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, so you, your username, ENJEL. I'm thinking Angel's Child. That's my guess.
Also, if you are not on Discord or Telegram, you can join Discord or Telegram, and we can assist you somehow, or start discussing these things.
Yes, it's true. And if you're an affiliate, you will also be able to join our affiliate call. And this call will be on Zoom. And you can even unmute yourself, tell us a little bit more about the project. And depending, it's possible we could build for you on a Thursday call like this one. Or we can direct you in how to build as well too. But I am confident, especially when it comes to a reporting system for schools, this feels like a great project and probably one that would really benefit your community. So I encourage you to contact us because I'm sure we can help you build an awesome solution that people will be really impressed with.
That's for sure.
Also, I see some new users in the chat. Eddie is saying, hi everyone. Hello, Eddie, welcome to the live stream. Let us know if you have any questions or if you need any help with your projects. Again, as Robert said, don't forget, guys, to join our Discord server and our Telegram channel, where we have free technical support, or as Sarah told you, the Monday evening call for affiliates. This is another Zoom call, so it's not a YouTube live stream. And being a Zoom call, it's way more interactive because you can turn on your microphone, your camera, you can speak directly to some members of our team.
That's correct. We also have a Zoom call on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So we wanted to give you some options for the evening as well as the daytime. Let's see here. It looks like Angel, yes, I was right. It looks different on laptop versus phone. Yes, it is true. Change color of vehicle and it won't. Oh, this is Joey. It looks different on laptop versus phone. Change color of vehicle and it won't transfer to all devices. It's the same. Also, when saved to the home screen, I open and receive a Cloudflare error. This is so good. This is for the guys here. So this is Joby. He's the one who created the application for driving. can you speak to I know there's a few things I could, but since you guys are here, you speak to a couple of those items that he mentioned.
Yeah,
Did
of course.
Here it is. Looking different on the laptop versus the phone. I know I can start out with that specifically. Yes, that is true. Now, one of the things that I like to do is optimize the view for each of the displays. So you're creating a web application. It's always going to look better on the web. That's just kind of how that is, right? No matter which tool you use, if you create a web application for like a full-sized image and full-sized display, it'll always look the best there. Then you're going to have modified versions for your tablet and another modified version for your phone. And I'll show you on this build how you can easily toggle between those different views when you're inside of Biela. And once your site is to your liking, what I always suggest is toggle to the tablet view and just enter one prompt that says, optimize this view for tablet. And then I change it also again to the phone. And I tell Biela, optimize this view for the phone. And that's just an extra sort of bit of tweaking that will definitely help with the visuals. It's interesting.
That can help, but also how you said, if you press on a mobile, also take a screenshot and send it with a screenshot, like optimize this, because in mobile it's not so whatever. Okay, so we'll understand when it's seeing the many errors or buttons or animation what are not okay.
Yeah,
Sarah,
that's really good.
I might have to respond to Biela before we continue with the comments, so
yes.
Biela can keep coding on in the background. Yeah, okay. So Joby, you have to toggle between the mobile view and the computer view, and from there you can ask Biela to fix if there is something specific that you don't like or that can be improved. You can just say something like, hey, on the mobile version, this thing doesn't look right, or send a screenshot as Robert said, or even use the magic edit tool that we are going to show you just in a bit. We also have another comment from Kyle that says that the support is amazing and I really appreciate it. I'm really glad to hear that, Kyle. Thank you for the kind words. I've seen you a few times with Robert especially, so thank you to Robert as well for taking care of our users. I think
always.
The free support on Discord is one of the best resources that we provide for you, for everybody, all of our users, completely for free, guys. So you can just join Discord, get on a call with somebody from our team, and they will help you out through any issues that you face in your projects.
Yeah, that's right. And I wanted to reiterate what Robert had just mentioned about taking a photo, because that's actually really, really helpful when you add a photo of exactly what you're seeing or what you're dissatisfied with. You can accompany it with, like, optimize for mobile because it's, not looking okay, for example, and you put that in there because the more information, the better. And I've found that when I do take screenshots of things, the fix is very quick and accurate. So it helps providing that little extra bit of information.
Guys, I saw another interesting comment that is specifically amazing in this live stream. So Eddie joined a little bit later, and he says, I'm about to start my first project. What would you say is the best place to start? I'm a newbie. Eddie, this is the perfect live stream for you. So what I've been telling before you joined, right in the beginning of the stream, is that we changed the way we do things in this week. Usually we have more technical projects, more complex things that we work on. But today we are changing, I told you, the strategy. We are showing you exactly how to create your own website, your own business website, your own platform. Doesn't matter. We want to show you how to do your thing from 0 to 1. And this is why Sarah is the one coding. Sarah doesn't have technical experience. We want to prove that everybody, even if you don't have previous technical experience, can build on Biela. Sarah, could you please go back to our initial prompt and just give an overview of it and show Eddie how to create a similar prompt for his own project?
Okay, I'm going to do that. It's also loading. So I'm going to show it to you, but then I'm going to read it from where I started. So I have only entered one prompt, Eddie. If you can see, I entered this prompt, and then I entered the logo here. That was it. So the feeling and the vibe for this site should reflect what's in the logo. Now I'm going to read it, but you can see that the active panel will sort of keep moving, but I'll read it out loud so that way you can hear it, because I copy and pasted it. So I said, Pressure Washers is a premium pressure washing company based in London. It's family-owned business. We have experience of 4 years, started in 2022 with just local clients around our homes. And then we slowly expanded over the years. We have updated equipment and we can handle industrial clients, which is good. That's like context, as Daniel was saying. And it's not a lot, as you can tell, how long we've been in business and the type of clients that we can handle, all the way from, individuals to industrial. Gives our address, Richmond, in London. We're available for jobs all over London, so that's entire area. So I'm just giving it context of where it should, advertise that we can take clients. We use the best products and equipment in the market, and our staff has a lot of experience offering a premium service. We need to create a beautiful website that matches the look and feel of our logo, and it should be modern, premium, and matches our brand. So that's very, very, very simple, honestly.
Yeah.
And very important,
can
how
take
my
over from
colleagues
here.
say. Sorry, continue, Danny.
Okay, because Sarah's website keeps moving and we cannot see the prompt, I'm going to actually share a bit my screen, and just let's go over the prompt and demystify it, because we want to make sure that everything is very, very clear for you. I might have to turn off my webcam because sometimes it gets stuck, but if not, we'll continue like this. So this is the pressure washers prompt for today. We have two phases, let's say, of it. We split it into two main parts. The beginning is the context part. So I will actually add it right here. So we have context part 1, context. Okay, this is the best. And I will even color it because I really like playing out with the tools that Docs provides. So first, we just describe the business. That we have a premium pressure washing company. We give out the address, a few details about it, our experience, the year we started in, and that we slowly expanded over the years. And again, more details such as the address, the neighborhood in London, and that we are available for jobs all over London. So how to do this? You just think of your project. If you want to do a website for your business, or even for your personal brand, you can say, I'm Eddie, I'm 25 years old, I'm doing this, I'm a doctor, I'm whatever you want to do. Just describe who you are or what business do you have and how does it work. Just provide information about it. And then our second part is the intent. So now we told Biela who we are or what we are, and we provide all the necessary details. In the intent part, we tell Biela what to do with all this information. So we need to create a beautiful website that matches the look and feel of our logo. We need something modern, premium, that backs our company's brand. So we have the description of the brand, the intent, what we want to do, the beautiful website, and the description of the website. This helps out to provide more context about, again, the design or how the website should work out. This is it. You don't need to do anything else. You just need to provide the details, provide the intent, and send it to Biela. The trick I was talking about in the beginning is that we say we need a website that matches the look and feel of our logo. The trick is that it's much easier to create a logo that you already like, to create a logo with your brand colors or your style and so on, and just tell Biela to create a website in that style, because it's much easier to iterate over a logo and find something that you feel matches the soul of your business and then create a website around it, instead of going the other way around, of creating a website, redesigning it, working on it, and finding a logo. So this is it, Eddie. To wrap it up, you just describe your business, tell Biela, ask Biela whatever you want to do, a website, a web platform, and why you want to do it. And I cannot tell you anything more than that. You go
One
to
more
Biela.
thing, yes, I want to tell something more, Danny, before you continue and we go back to Biela. And it's so important, I think. Everything what my colleague Daniel explained to you, this is called a framework, okay? Framework for prompt engineering. So there are many of them, and this one in particular is called context intent. There are other frameworks called, for example, role, task, and format, and depend on how and where you want to use it, you can change. This is not the final solution, okay? You need to look to many of them to look which one is matching with your project, and then apply to Biela. This is the best way to save tokens and to make a better job. Find your own framework, read it, and create something better.
Exactly. Prompt engineering is a pretty complex area. So don't just limit to the context and intent part I showed you. This is something pretty basic that gets the job done. But we are also very soon going to launch one prompt engineering course inside Teach Me Code Institute.
Exactly.
As you know, as I'm pretty sure you might know actually, Biela.dev is backed by Teach Me Code Institute, which is one of the, not one of the best AI institute and computer science institute in the UAE and in Dubai. So we are actually providing you with courses about prompt engineering, about how to use AI in different industries, because we don't want to just provide you the tools. We want to teach you how to use the tools as efficient as possible, because we really care about everybody here and we want to get the best results for you. Now, I suggest we can go back to Sarah. I think Biela already finished the project.
It's finished. Yes.
All
It's
right,
finished.
great.
It's beautiful. I was just looking at it as you guys were chatting. It's
I will
really
say
nice.
something, and Biela made a mistake, but it's okay. No issues about that. Do you remember the error before? It
Oh, the
was
logo.
because, yes, the logo. That was the error. It didn't took the, maybe it was maybe the size of the file was so big or something. So
Well, the interesting thing is that the color scheme matches the logo, but the actual
yes,
logo isn't featured.
it
Here.
created his own logo, right?
Yeah, it did in the top
What
left.
is nice? It's like a washer pressure head.
It's actually very nice. I was looking at it, and Eddie too. If you have, do you already have an idea of what you want your prompt to be, or what you're thinking about? If you do, drop it in the chat. Maybe we can even sort of expand out the thought around a prompt and send it back to you.
Thank you again, Joe. Before
okay, so this
as well. Sorry, Sarah, to interrupt, but I couldn't resist when I see these kind of comments in the chat. My heart grows. You know, I feel like I really appreciate it when you guys like to spend your time here, and I feel like you're learning something from this live stream if you send such comments to us. And also, Kyle, we are waiting for you in Dubai anytime you want. Just pop up to our office and you'll find somebody right there.
Yeah, well, let us know too before, because if you're coming all the way from Canada, we'll take you to dinner at least. Somebody in Dubai will. I'm not in Dubai, but somebody will.
Our colleague from Canada.
Yeah,
right?
That's right. That's right, Adam. Right?
Adam, Mr. Adam.
Yeah. Actually, as an aside, Adam will be doing the live build in June 4th, I believe, because I will be camping, because I love to camp. So we're gonna go pitch a tent in next to the lake. Actually, it's gonna be very nice. But anyways, nice little summer vacation. Okay, so you guys, this looks really good. I really like it, and there is something that even more that really I quite enjoyed. So obviously 4 years experience, projects, blah, 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 these things, family-owned business. This is great. So if you already have, a little bit of mission or vision statement for your family-owned business or something.
Can you maximize the website, please?
Oh,
maybe
sure,
it will be easier for everyone.
Okay. How do I, this one, right?
From the right, near to deploy button, you can maximize.
I hope it doesn't slow down.
Yeah. Now it's
Yes,
better.
she's very slow. I hope that it works this way.
All right.
Now it's good.
Now it is? Okay, great. So yeah, I really like this because it gives you, again, an opportunity to tell a little bit about your story. So this is guiding you through what's needed on a nice site, right? So it's going to fill in the blanks for you, but obviously you can come in and edit very easily. Fully insured, you can put your insurance. If you have premium equipment that you want to talk about specifically, flexible scheduling, obviously even add a calendar here for people to book. This is actually funny. This is one of those things where AI is like, it's doing something, right? You're like, wow, that's water coming out of the building. I don't know why we
It's
would do
easy
that.
to change it.
Maybe we'll change that in the content studio. But I love the different examples, right? You can see the home, you can see the ground, you can see vehicles, you can see even like cleanup, right? Like I wouldn't have even thought about that, which that's a really good use case as well. So if you had more use cases, it would be very easy to go, oh, here's another use case and describe. So I quite liked that. The visuals to me are really nice. They look very real, like photorealism, right? Which is really good. I love that. Simple, transparent, reliable. How it works. We have a place here for testimonials, FAQs. Really nice, very beautiful. London deserves better clean. I love that. Okay, so then about is just going to jump up because this is the main. Oh no, it doesn't actually. This is a little bit more about our business. I didn't even know that. 2022 customer or company growth. Love that. Services. Residential driveway and path cleaning, commercial and industrial, pressure washing, patio decking and natural stone, gutter clearing and fascia washing. I love this. Fleet and vehicle washing, graffiti and paint removal. This is really great. I love
Also
this.
in the prompt, in the initial prompt, if you want to make a real business, you must include all these services, not all of them, or not let the AI to decide for you. You should execute them.
Well, and even if you did something this simple, first of all, maybe you do those things, but you hadn't thought about articulating it that way. Sometimes when you're just running your business, you're doing your thing, you're not thinking of it from a marketing perspective. So it's very possible that if you do have a pressure washing business, then you probably have done those things, as well as if you were starting one, this is a good place for you to consider like what and how do I articulate? Because the more clearly you can articulate your offering, then you're going to find your customers even easier. So I actually like that, especially if you're starting a business, because you could easily say, nope, I don't want to do graffiti removal. But yes, maybe I should focus on fleet cleaning because you know that there's, car dealerships nearby or something like this.
Yes.
Let's get your property clean. Contact form. Amazing. Get a quote. I'm sure this is the same. Yep, same page. Nice. Yeah, so that's really
that I think it's worth mentioning and giving the credit where it belongs. If you can scroll around the website, guys, I hope you can see and can notice that our images are not just usual stock images. It's almost all of them, if not even exactly all of them, are custom generated on the context of your own project. So I think on the services page, I saw a picture even with the downtown from London, and you can see all the houses. Most of the houses are in that specific UK style with bricks. Right here, you can see the round building. This is an existing building from the downtown of London. So we offer more context. We don't just take pictures. Biela doesn't just take pictures from the internet and throws them in. It generates proper images, matching the context of your own project.
Yeah,
we can't find these pictures in Content Studio right now, I think, right, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah, once they're generated, then they go inside of the Biela Content Studio, right?
But Sarah, one thing I think it's worth mentioning and showing again. I told you guys, this live stream is from to take you from 0 to 1 on your own projects. And this is the first prompt. We created an initial website, we have an initial project, but what happens when you want to change something? For example, as Robert mentioned, we don't have our own logo in the navigation bar in the top of our page. Sarah, how would you approach this? What would you do to actually change the logo and fix it up?
Yeah, I would say, well, I would say, first of all, this looks great. But I noticed that you didn't implement the logo I uploaded. Can you replace, I would use probably the selector tool, and I would say, can you replace the current logo that you have with the one that I'm uploading? Except I can't just do that one thing.
And also try to upload again the logo. Maybe it's it's not there anymore.
In the request where your network might have had a hiccup, so maybe that's why it didn't
exactly
properly manage the logo. But yeah, exactly. So what I want to insist and what I always tell, so everybody here that took part in multiple lives where I also attended knows my saying. My favorite saying is ask Biela. If you have a doubt, if you don't, if you're not sure of how to fix something or what to do, just ask Biela. You just tell her, as Sarah told you guys, you didn't use the specified logo, here it is, fix it up. Replace our current logo with this one. You just have to describe in plain English or even in your own native language, because Biela supports that. You can talk Italian, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, anything you wish. Just explain how you would explain it to your friend or to a programmer, or that's it. Sorry, I am going around in circles. Don't overcomplicate it. You just ask Biela, this is not okay, I want this, change this, and so on.
So I said, the site looks great. Although you didn't use the logo I uploaded, can you change the logo to the one I'm attaching here?
Mark says graffiti website, you should add Banksy's works. Sorry for mispronouncing. No, it's not actually a graffiti website, it's an anti-graffiti website.
It's exactly the opposite. So let's don't add Banksy right now here. It's
no, because we like his work, so we are not going to say that we pressure wash his work. But no. Great suggestion, Mark. Thank you for that. And as you see, Sarah just asked, send the logo one more time to Biela and asked to replace it to actually have our own logo on the website. And that's everything you have to do for any change you need on the website.
What would be next? I feel like we've got a great logo. Sorry, we've got a great website. Logo. Maybe changing fixing the water that's coming out of the
the most important things are to add your own data. For example, your mobile phone, your exact current location.
Sure.
That little things what are not so complicated, because you want to make it live as soon as possible for your clients to see it and to send it, right? And then you can continue improve it, like with the form for contact us, about us, or even to create I don't know if you have any tables or any formula to create a quote automatically without generating it by someone else.
Yeah, adding your own personal details such as phone number and email address can easily be done in the first prompt, in the context part we were talking about. So you just explain your business and also add your contacts. We can also add those to the website. But I also want to ask the audience, everybody here in the chat, if you guys have any specific questions. So imagine this is your website. You created your own website. What would be the next step? Do you have anything specific that you might want to see implemented by us? Or if not, if there are no suggestions in the chat, we will either go with personal details or maybe make the contact form functional, so you can actually get the leads, so your website acts as a lead generator as well.
Okay, so it said it's finished, but it didn't change.
Refresh it or go to code first of all. try to go to code, and let's see what's happening. Try to install the project again.
What does that mean?
Press on the button install project.
Where's that?
It's what is the terminal down on the
right bottom corner.
Oh, right here. Install
Yes.
project. Oh, tell me about that. What's happening when I press install project?
It's basically installing all the libraries and everything what is needed for the components and everything. And once it's installed, you should press on start project.
Start preview.
Start preview, yes.
Ah, so now it changed from being yellow to now it's white, and then now. So does this mean that it's ready?
Yes.
Yeah, it's ready. You can just press on start. This is something more technical. You guys don't have to worry about it usually. We tried, it's a harder refresh on the website, let's call it like this. But also, let's see if it worked out. If not, maybe we need to ask Biela again. Or we also have a few...
No, I think we can go to Content Studio. Let's try this, Sarah. Go to Content Studio. Okay, then select the logo. And now use it in project. And now you can say, please use this logo on the main section or.
Okay, and I also see some suggestions in the chat. We'll go over them in just a bit once we're done with the logo. So if you ask for something and Biela doesn't fix it in just one prompt or in one try, you can try again. And if it still doesn't work, this is called usually an error loop. If you ask for a thing multiple times and the AI says, okay, I fixed it, but it's still not working, you need to find another way. You need to approach it in a different way. Keep telling Biela that I still see the old logo, try again, or list the issues. You can ask the AI to do an internal audit, let's say. So you can ask the AI, what happened? Why didn't the logo change? Why do I still see the old one? And how could we fix it? So you just have to explain better. And it's something, the prompt engineering, just being better at prompting is a skill that you acquire in time as you go on, as you progress, and as you work on multiple projects and multiple prompts. These things will come natural to you. So just keep trying. If you cannot do it, or if you get stuck in an error loop, again, make sure to come to our Discord server, ask for some support, and somebody will guide you or just give you a little idea that will fix up your issue.
Yeah, that's good. Asking it a different way. I've learned that. I think you're really right. It's a skill that you begin to develop the more that you prompt, which is why also building in community is really helpful, and why I quite like the structure of what it is we're doing, because sometimes
you can identify the errors faster than if you do it by yourself.
It's just like having a group looking at a project and somebody says, oh, what about this? Or like you mentioned in the chat, oh, maybe think about it from this perspective, because that's really the work that we do, right? Is making sure that we're clear. And sometimes if it does get stuck in a loop, we just have to sort of turn the picture a little bit and explain it in a different way.
Again, you guys can see maybe the project didn't start. So just go to the code tab and this might refresh it automatically. If not, and try to go back to preview. Let's see how it goes. I think maybe Sarah's network today is playing jokes on us both on
or maybe the platform what we are using, it's a little bit down, I think, because you had also the same issues and Sarah also.
Nope, but
yeah,
still.
We had some technical issues before the call. Let's see what happens. Now appears in the bottom left. Okay, so the thing is that Biela usually tries...
It's changed on footer component. It shouldn't change it on footer. No, in nav also.
Let's just check it out if it placed the logo in the bottom part.
Yes, on the bottom, yes, it changed it. So it didn't change it on the header on yeah.
The home button. Maybe
And
I'm.
a nav button, a nav section.
Let's try this.
So exactly, you can take a screenshot. Go back if you can, please. Take a screenshot of it.
Okay, that's
exactly. Now take a, if you go to the bottom, go to the bottom.
Yep.
No, go to the.
In the meantime, while you guys try to fix it up, I'm going to go over a bit. I'm going to go over the comments that we have right here. You should add a 0800 name here, phone number, like those cool sites have, or like on advertising cars. Yeah, that's a great idea. Once you have an actual business, Pressure Washers is a fictional business, of course. We invented it for this live stream. Once you have such a cool number, you can add it to your website, of course. You just send the custom phone number to Biela, or the equivalent phone number, and she will add it to the website. And from Kyle, we have payment options, how they will pay. All right, this is a great question. I love it. And we actually have something for you that will make your work 1,000 times easier, but it just takes a little bit more time. I'm not sure if we don't really have enough time to still cover it in this live stream, but I think we have other live streams, tutorials, and of course the support that can help you out. I'm just going to give you a brief overview. Sarah, can you go to the code tab a bit, please? So we already support Stripe integration. So from the code tab, you can see in the bottom, in the top right corner that are right now disabled. No, Sarah, even a bit more to the right.
Yes.
We have two buttons, Connect Database and Connect Stripe. Those are your biggest helpers. First, you will need to connect a database because you have to keep track of your payments. And once you connect a database, which is very easy and intuitive, you just press on the button and from there, Biela will handle everything. You will have the Connect Stripe button available. What that button does is it will ask you for some Stripe API keys that you have to set up, and then add those keys back to Biela, and Biela will generate the checkout, the payment options, and everything you need to be able to accept payments from your users. So it's easy as that. Just add the database, add the Stripe keys after you set up your Stripe account and complete the business verification and so on. The things that Stripe requires, so it's not something from our end. And this is how you can accept payments directly from your website. And Mark also says maybe they'll pay on site, so in real life, maybe a calculator for the area and the average amount of money per meter squared. Yeah, this is a great idea. You can also accept the payment, of course, in cash or however your business handles things. This is completely on your end. And the calculator for the area and the average amount is a great idea. How to implement that? Again, just ask Biela, guys. Every time you ask Biela, say, hey, I want a calculator that gets the area and the average amount of money that you would set up the average amount of money per meter squared. You just tell Biela, I charge $10 for a meter square, which is a pretty high price, but it doesn't matter. We need a calculator for our users to get an estimation so they can further contact us for any job. That's it. Biela will handle the form. It will create all the pages and the logic behind it. You just give all the context and the intent to Biela, and that's it. Again, Mark says that AI sometimes hallucinates, and I laugh sometimes when it does that. It's quite funny. And for me, it's great when it does. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's great sometimes when it does. When you keep working on a project and it keeps hallucinating, I tell you from my experience, it's not that funny anymore. But yeah, there is a subtle balance between everything. But it's better to laugh and be happy and try to fix it up. But yeah. One more question, can Biela work on worse internet? Is there a minimum amount of megabytes per second that I should have in order to use Biela? Usually it works on worse internet. The thing is that we are kind of overloading Sarah's computer with the live stream, the webcam, sharing the screen, and Biela at the same time. So usually it's not a problem. Maybe you are pushing a bit too far right now for the network conditions, but don't worry about it. You can try it out and let us know if you have any issues. Because, guys, this is the biggest advantage when you're using, let's say, a growing product, a product that started more recently and it's still growing up. Because look at this, we are on a live stream, we are around 20 people here, and you have direct access to team members. And also you have direct access to us on Discord and Telegram. So if you have issues with BL, any type of issues, you can go to Discord and say, hey, I have this internet speed. And Biela acts pretty weird. Let's say other websites, YouTube or whatever works all right, but maybe Biela had an issue. You just tell us, we will look into it and we can improve the platform based on your requests and your challenges. So just by getting involved and telling us your issues, you are a direct member of improving this amazing product and making your life easier as well. We have a few more comments. We have, sorry guys, I'm just yapping here, but we have a few more comments. I love when people are engaged, and
Yes.
just Kyle, will an SVG file work better as in pics? Usually SVG files are better for you because they keep their quality even if you zoom in. So let's go, Sarah.
I did it.
Perfect.
It was the newbie who figured it out. I can tell you how I did it later, but
I think we can go over it right now and we'll come back to Kyle.
So basically what I did was I took an exact screenshot of that image. I think it's here, is it? I took an exact screenshot and I said, no, it's not here. I used the selector tool and I went right over, no, in fact, it did this so that I just saw the nav bar, but instead I did Control-Alt-4 and I took an image, sorry, there. I did Control-Alt-4 and I went like this and I just took an image of the actual gold circle. And then I said, and I described it, I want you to remove this gold circle.
Exactly.
Currently it's located in the navigation bar on the top left. And I said, I want you to replace it with, and then I used the selector tool and I went down to here and I said, with this image, and then it did it.
Amazing. So
a developer couldn't do it better than you. That's for sure.
Besides that, Biela is a great product that helps you out be more productive or create your own software. It also improves your thinking and your brain and your logical ability of explaining things if you end up doing so. Because you need to find out of the boxes ways to talk to an AI. It's of course different process than talking to a friend where you can just point with your finger. You need to find a logical and a clear way of explaining.
Yeah, we had to feature this one here. This is a big feature for showing.
And we have Mark saying, thank you, Sarah, for showing your technical abilities. Sarah cannot see the comments, but we are going to read them to her.
Yeah, that's good.
Great. Before coming back to the comments, Sarah, we have a complete website, an almost complete website, let's say. Maybe we can later on add the form, but this can also be the homework for everybody watching right here.
Yeah.
We have a website that works, that has a presence. You now exist on the internet, which is something amazing for any type of business. Sarah, what is the cost that you had for creating this website?
This was $9.62.
Amazing. So right there where you see Sarah pointing out, you can see all the tokens you consume on your current project. So for just $9.60, Biela generated an entire custom project for your specific business. And from here on, you can just press on the deploy button. You will get a new URL from us. So you don't need to pay for the domain name. You don't need to handle the hosting. Biela does everything. It gives you an .onbiela.dev domain name for free. And we also provide the hosting. So this is it, guys. For $9, you have a website and you have a presence online. All right. I will just speed run again through the comments so we don't get left behind too much, and then we will see what we do after. So again, Kyle, will an SVG file work better as in pics?
Yes, always, in my opinion. I mean, not for everything, right? If you want to show a product or something with a lot of details, like I don't know, if you have a cola can or something, you must have a picture of it. But for logos, for something what you want to show it in different devices as tablets or mobile, it's better if it's on SVG. And for the logos, it's perfect.
Yeah, the advantage is that the SVG file can resize itself without losing the quality. So even if it's a small logo on your phone or a big logo on your computer, the logo will always look beautiful. While the other content, such as products or images of your services, can easily be used as PNGs or JPEGs. That's no problem about it. Mark says, ask Biela if I can ask Biela. We can ask Biela, but I'm sure the answer is yes, of course.
So you lose some tokens. Don't do that.
Be careful about your tokens. We love tokens. So imagine Starlink internet and BLIing on the go while camping off. Mark, I love you. I love that you used BLIing. We didn't hear that word in a few live streams now, but this is another. This is alongside Ask BLI and BLIing are our favorite.
BLIing, yes.
You know what? That's actually a really good vibe right there. But I would have to turn off everything else except the ability to Biela, because the whole concept of going camping is to not be connected. But that would be a great environment, actually. Maybe I'll get some good.
And also from Mark, it's no more Ask Biela, but Ask Sarah.
Ask Sarah. I love it.
So you can find Sarah on Telegram and Discord as well, and many other team members. Make sure to ask anybody if Biela can't handle the issue on her own. Amazing.
Okay, let's continue. And I think now let's back to the deployment part. Let's say that everything, the phone number is correct, and everything is correct. Now you want to publish your website. What you will do, Sarah?
You said I want to publish?
Yes, you want to send it to the other people, right? To show it to the people.
Well, if I'm just going to show it to people, I would simply deploy. And I can actually put it in the chat. I've done this a number of times. This is so easy and so great. I love to do this because it allows them to then see it in the best view as possible. So I'm deploying it. After I deploy it, I'll have a button for my live site. But the thing is, I really do feel like we should connect this form. I feel like that is the thing that will make it fully functional in reality, so that if they do hand out the URL, or if they've got this and people try to enter their information, then there would be an actual, entry for the person. So here's the live app.
I suggest after the live app, I suggest you something.
Okay. It looks so nice.
What you see, guys, here is a live actual website that is online, is on the internet. You can share with your friends, your family, your clients, with everybody. So Sarah can even copy and paste the link in the chat, or send it to me and I will put it in the chat, or we will come back after. We'll see how we can do that. But this is already public.
There's a comment. There's a question, actually. I think this is a really good one. After deploying, can one make changes or updates?
That's exactly what we are going to show you.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Yes, this is actually a really great way to get interaction. Let's say it's with a client or somebody who you're working with, or even you want to get feedback. 100%, you just go back into your project. So now I'll show you, I've got two tabs open. One of them is the live deployed site, and then I can just go right back to Biela, and you're going to see that exact site. As soon as we make changes, you'll see the deploy button light up again, because I can redeploy it, and those changes will now be available on the live site.
This is exactly what I did not deploy my site. Could that be the problem I'm experiencing? Yes. Most probably this is your problem, because if you make changes and you do, every time you need to press on deploy when you make any change, because otherwise on the live URL will not be available, will be available just here.
That makes perfect sense. And maybe why you're seeing two different things, because you're looking at the deployed site, or no, you didn't deploy the site. Huh. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you should deploy it. I think that'll probably fix
Yes.
the
If
difference.
not, it's not that problem. You can come to the Discord or to the Telegram, and we will try to solve it as soon as possible, of course. But maybe this is the problem.
Yeah,
you can deploy it. It's not taking money to deploy every time. It's not taking token. It's not taking absolutely anything. Well, if you press on deploy.
I love this.
So you can.
Before that,
can press as many times you want.
To add something else, you need to think of the deployed website and I'm trying StreamYard is blurring my hands. To think of the deployed website and the Biela one as separate environments. So once you deploy a website, this is the public, the production version of your website that everybody can see and interact with. But when you're working in Biela, we do not automatically change the deployed website. In Biela, Biela is your playground. Here you can do changes, you can test things out, and add new features. Once
like
you're
your
done,
local computer, right?
Sorry?
Like your local computer.
Let's say so, yeah. So this is your playground. Nobody can see what you do in the playground. But once you're done, you just press on deploy again, and all your new changes will be published on the internet. So all your users can see it. So Joby, if you deploy the website initially and then update it in Biela, the deployed version will still be the initial one. All the changes will not automatically be moved.
If you redeploy it, will that same link now show you the updated changes? Yeah. So
exactly. So you don't need to change anything. You just redeploy it and everything happens under the hood. Biela handles everything. You don't worry about new URLs or anything like that.
I saw another question here. What is this?
If I'm going to maintain the site for the company, can I change the Biela website address? The address what we are offering for free, you mean? I think yes. If you go to settings, Sarah, if you can press on settings. Okay, the third button, it's a domain, the third tab, sorry. The third tab, it's domain name. If you have already your own domain of your client, for example, your company or whoever you are working with, have its own domain, you can add it here and connect it.
What about,
I suggest that.
What about, so for instance, if you look at here at my deployed site, is there a way to change this name?
Yes, from there, from the domain, adding a domain. Adding there, add the domain name, and we'll change it.
So instead of having the long pressurewashers.onbiela.dev, you just go to a domain name provider, or the client goes there, buys the specific domain, and you need access to it, and you add it to Biela. So your website will not be pressurewashers.onbiela.dev anymore, but it can be pressurewashers.com, and that's it. Looks premium, feels premium, and of course, it's much. It looks much better.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you are using, let's just say you're using Biela to do prototyping for your clients, then having the Biela domain extension is going to be how it is when you just deploy it from your account. But then when you're ready to transition it over, let's say to your client, and they have a custom domain that they've purchased, or they would like you to find one and purchase for them, you would do that in a service provider. Probably you have one already, GoDaddy or something like this, and you purchase that domain, and then you would connect the domain. A very simple process where you would put that new domain name, and there will be a verification process that takes maybe 30 minutes. And then when you redeploy it, after you follow the instructions, you redeploy it, and then it will be for that custom domain.
Yeah,
sounds
guys,
so complicated, but we already have videos about that also, and if not, we will try to do it. I will try to buy one, and we can connect it, maybe not today but other day, of course.
Yeah, of course. You can, guys, check out the affiliate resources on the affiliate platform, the other videos on our YouTube channel, and if not, all the resources posted on Discord. So we already have some tutorials, we have many videos, and all the previous live streams that you can follow and learn a lot of things from there. Again, if you watch any live stream and you enjoy it, as Kyle says, don't forget to like the live, because it helps us get more engagement, get more people inside here, and provide value to everybody else.
I'm showing you guys the affiliate. We've talked a lot about that. So this is actually the affiliate dashboard. You can see there are a number of how-to Biela videos, as well as resources, use case examples. So a lot of really great resources. Alex, our founder, wrote a book that's available in English and Spanish, logos and stickers, all kinds of stuff. And then links to our Telegram and Discord community. So that's also very, very great. And then the other thing I'll just show you since I'm here is you can always see sorry, that's my dog. You can always see the community calls and links to join the calls there live in your affiliate dashboard. So if you have not joined the affiliate community yet, I highly suggest that you do. And it's easy to find right from the main Biela page.
Amazing. Guys, as we are getting closer and closer to the end of today's live stream, I suggest us maybe sending out one more prompt, as Sarah wished, to actually have the form functional. So we got the website, we have everything ready, but now we need people to actually be able to contact us. How to do that, Sarah?
I do not know. So I heard there is a website called Resend. I've been a part of lives where they connect Resend. I know that you can start a free account with Resend, and there's an element of as soon as you connect this Resend through an API connection, when somebody fills in a form, it should come to my email. So the way that I see it in my mind is there's the website, and then there's this new website that I just created for power washing. Then there's my personal email that I want to get submissions whenever somebody fills out a form here. And then I see Resend in the middle as like connecting the dot. That's how I see it in my mind.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Sarah, after today's live stream, you cannot longer say that you're not technical. Using Biela, you're already at an acceptable technical level. Of course, you could almost be a programmer.
Also, I wanted to suggest something more what I think it's important. Some people likes to approach the companies through the form, and other people likes to approach it with the WhatsApp, right? So for now, we can do this. You can ask Biela to create for you a WhatsApp button and add whatever number, and that's all. So in this case, if one of them will fail, you will have the other one. So you will not lose your customer, let's say.
Create a WhatsApp button?
Yes.
What is that?
You can create a WhatsApp floating button. So it's that button in the corner of the screen with the WhatsApp logo. So everywhere where you go on the website, you will see it, and it will be very easy to use. And we can do this quickly, then add also the resend, because we prepared everything to show how you can do everything in this live stream.
So if I add a floating WhatsApp button, am I going to put my WhatsApp number there so that way they can connect?
No, don't worry about it. Just use a mock number. Let Biela use a mock number for now, so you don't publish your number right here. Maybe it wouldn't be the best idea. And again, as Karis, I hope I don't mispronounce your name, excuse me if I do. Web3 form works too. Yeah, you can just find any type of email API provider, create an account and get a free API, and you can connect it to your website. You just send everything to Biela, the name of the provider and your API key. And don't worry if you don't know what an API key is, you just create an account and you will see it around there, or you can check out the tutorial on how to get that. This is just a key that gives you access to use their services. So you send that to Biela and it will handle everything, make the form functional, and it will actually send emails to you. And again, Web3 form is also free as recent. They usually have a free account type that you can upgrade if you need it for big volumes of emails. Or you can ask Biela, as Mark says, which is amazing. I love that Mark got the idea. You just always ask Biela how to add an email provider to have emails being sent to me. Okay, and now Sarah says that she has a recent account and we want Biela to connect to that. So when someone submits the information in the contact page, it goes to my personal email. Amazing.
Okay, so I went into my resend account and I got the API key, which was available just by looking for it. Just by looking for the API key.
Yeah, on recent it's very easy. You just create your account, press on one button to create an API key, and you get it.
And you
very
get it.
straight.
Very straightforward.
Yeah. So Biela says it's
wait.
almost done with the floating button, and once that happens, we check it out and we continue with recent. In the meantime, guys, make sure you leave your questions in the chat area. Again, we are pretty close to ending the stream, so this is your last chance for this week to send us live questions on this live stream. Don't hesitate to do that. And let's check out what Biela did. We got an error, but as you can see, Biela already caught it and sent it automatically. So it will just work on fixing that out. Sometimes it happens, you saw that AI is still not perfect, and but it's improving every day. We're getting better and better results. And also you can see, usually it can easily fix any error it encounters. Robert, Mark has another question. Is Biela good at SEO?
Of course it is. And you can change it. I saw another question before, and you just need to say improve the SEO of the page or of anything what you want to improve it. For sure, it's one of the best options.
Yeah, Biela already knows all the basic SEO configuration that is needed. So it will add canonical links, it will add redirects or anything you need, proper slugs, proper pages that can get indexed by Google. We are actually working on some more specific features that will improve the SEO of our websites even more, but it's still not published yet. So keep an eye for that. But again, you can ask for specific things if you want to improve something specific, and just ask Biela and don't worry about it.
I'm glad that you mentioned that part, Danny, because
we are also getting a question from Biela, so she can it can code in the background. You need to add the API key, and if you have it, just add it there. If you don't have it, I'll send you one of mine.
No, I have it. You mean for the resend?
Yeah, yes. It's RE_ something ID.
Make sure that you're placing it. Where is the question?
Actually, right? I didn't realize that it. I didn't realize that it took the prompt because I didn't actually press enter on the prompt, so I didn't.
I sent you one of my keys, and you can add it right there. All right. So, but can it adjust accordingly with Google Trends so that it's up to date with current trends? Biela doesn't automatically do this. So you need you're the one in control of your projects and of your website. So we don't just go over your work and change it, not even based on trends. You need to be the one that follows the trends or gets an alert. Because imagine you can have Biela, ask it, how can I create a trend tracker? So you can build a Telegram bot or a platform that the Google Trends, tracks the Google Trends, excuse me. And when you see a trend ascending, you go back to BL and say, hey, this is what's happening around the world. This is what is getting attention. How can we capture that? That's it. So maybe it sounds easy, maybe it's a bit more difficult, but this is how you have to think about it. You're in control and you need to tell Biela what to do.
What email? What email am I sending it to?
Just add pressurewashers@gmail or any mock email, doesn't really matter. Also, we have Kyle saying, wait, what? I can help grow my YouTube with SEO. Kyle, imagine that you can create a website for your YouTube channel, but why limit to one website? You can create multiple websites. You can create a website for, let's say you are a hiking YouTuber. I'm not sure what your channel is about actually, but let's say you are going hiking. You can go create a website for hiking blog that redirects to your channel. You can create a website for how-to tutorials. Imagine you can do many pages that all together will help out with your online presence and visibility. Okay, one thing that we can improve here, when Biela is asking you something, as you can see on Sarah's screen, if you scroll up a bit, I think it might be actually better to send the answer in the answer box instead of a new message.
box, exactly what I wanted to say, yes.
Yeah, so
Because-
Sarah, can you scroll to the question to show it exactly?
I should have
You
put
see-
it here.
Exactly, you have a box there and the send message.
And the same here.
Yeah,
It's because that part has the context of what it's expecting, and it's going to be easier. Doesn't matter how you do it, but this is the best way.
The best
yeah.
way.
To be fair, I think it might have similar or exactly the same results, but just to be sure, just to be safe, try to use the input box so it's more efficient for Biela directly.
Exactly. Also, I think we'll try to fix also this error. If not, we will take a screenshot and send it again. The error, what we can see on the screen.
My pleasure, Kyle. Kyle says thanks, Danny. So don't worry about it. It's our pleasure. I'm really glad I have the opportunity to be here. Pretty soon, pretty often, but not every week, but every like 2-3 weeks. It's actually a pleasure for me and an honor to have this opportunity to be in touch with our users. Because when you're a software developer, many responsibilities are pretty isolated from the end user. So I do my coding, I do my features, I create my things, but I don't have the opportunity to talk directly to the users every time. So this is something I really like about Biela that we can do here, that I do my features, I work on the stuff behind the scenes, but I can also interact with you, ask you how's it going, ask what features do you guys need and want us to improve, and it's something that just fulfills me.
It's helpful for us also to understand where is the error, what is the people who doesn't understand, and how can we improve also.
Yeah, because we are building this for you guys, so your feedback is the most important.
From outside, it's easier to understand the issue than from inside, right?
Yeah.
And Joby says, thanks B team, which is actually the A team. Lol.
Exactly.
Yeah, Biela team is the A team actually. Thank you very much for that.
Oh,
Okay.
look at that. We've got our
And you can
WhatsApp.
also the floating button, so it's very easy to reach WhatsApp now.
So if you press on the WhatsApp button, most probably will open the WhatsApp button. And not just that, you can also tell to Biela to send directly or place directly a message.
Yeah.
Or I'm looking for this service and blah blah blah.
It actually just opened my whole WhatsApp.
Exactly. So try to close it. it's functional. It knows what to do. So we have now 2 ways to contact.
I would also want to redeploy.
Exactly
This is
what I want
exactly
to
what
say.
we've been talking about. If you go quickly to the website, Sarah, can you go quickly and do not refresh? You will see that there is no WhatsApp button because this is the production environment. This is the live website that everybody can see. Biela is our playground, and the changes in Biela are not being published automatically. But now Sarah already pressed on the deploy button. So once that is done, we just refresh the website and we will see the WhatsApp button on there as well. And there it is. You can call it magic, we call it tech, but don't worry about it. Everything is very intuitive and works out as it should. Okay, let's also test out the form. Let's see if everything happened, if everything works out and we can get the email. I'm not sure which is the email that the query might be sent to. I think it might be mine because we are using my API key. I will check it out. Let's see what happens now.
Oh, it gave a failed.
It says file to fetch. Maybe it's a connection error for the API.
You know what it might be, is because it asked me which email to send it to, and I sent it to mine instead of yours.
I'm not sure. Yeah, you can, guys. Again, you can just ask Biela for any issue. You say I got failed to fetch. Of course, it's easier and better usually to have your interests separated. Let's say so you have your own account with your own emails and so on. So there are no doubts in that, such as this case where Sarah added her email and my API key. It should work in theory, but we can just ask Biela to check it out and fix it.
Would I want to switch to plan?
Patch is saying that if we can send her the steps to connect the WhatsApp. No worries, Patch. I will contact you in a few minutes and I will send you the.
Or you can
you just need to say to Biela, please connect my WhatsApp, send your number, and that's all. You don't need to do anything else.
Just go back 5 or 10 minutes in the live stream and watch that part again. We just ask connect WhatsApp, not actually add a WhatsApp floating button. You can add your own phone number, just send it to Biela, and everything works. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. Ask Biela to add a WhatsApp button and add your number. And we also have Mark that says, can't I just put my email on the site and skip resend? Is it bad? No, of course not. You can have your email and people contact you directly on your email, or you can have the form as we are doing right now. There is no right or wrong way to do it. You do whatever you feel like it's the best fit for your use case and your users.
Essentially, it's saying the failed to fetch or error typically means the front end is trying to reach an endpoint that either doesn't exist, isn't responding, or has CORS issues.
To be fair, I didn't use resend before, so I'm not sure. You can just go to build and ask Biela to fix it. Just say fix it, because we are just quickly going to go over build and plan mode. Build mode is the mode where Biela has access to your files and is able to code and create changes in your project. Plan mode is just chatting with no technical changes. So Sarah firstly asked on plan mode what happened. Biela creates a context and gives a few reasons, and now going to build and saying fix it, we'll take that context and try to apply it.
I'm looking for the prompt that we used for WhatsApp. It was very simple, Patch.
Yeah.
It was very simple.
Mark also says that Biela will call you at your phone number. Maybe soon. At the moment, Biela is not able to do it, but thank you for the idea. If needed,
it's nice to have such an agent, right, Danny?
Yeah, imagine Biela calls you and says, hey, you didn't do any changes in the website recently. Come on, come back to work. And also, Biela, fix the mistakes, make no mistakes. Amazing prompt, Mark. Try it out and let us know how it goes.
This is Patches. This is what I said here. Create a WhatsApp floating button use a mock number so that anyone on the site can see the button. That was all that I put. Create a WhatsApp floating button. Maybe in your instance, you would say, and connect it to my phone number and enter your phone number.
Yeah, you just add your phone number and Biela will know what to do. Guys, because we are really trying to keep these live streams pretty short, because we are trying to, of course, respect your time and try not to bore you, of course, again, but also provide as much info as we can. We need to wrap up the live stream pretty soon, because I see people's activity kind of lowered. I think we answered most questions, and I hope everything is kind of clear. You've seen how we took a website from 0 to 1, how we deployed it, how we created the prompt. Make sure to go back in the live stream if you think anything, you might have missed anything and you can get more value out of what we talked here. We talked about the difference of your project inside Biela and the published one, how to create the prompt, I told you already, how to fix your website, remember the issue with our logo, and also how to add WhatsApp and resend and your contact form to actually work. We got into a few technical issues on the way, but I think you, and I hope you guys know what you have to do. Again, I'm going to give you a hint, ask Biela. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. If you, Sarah or Robert, want to add anything else or see
Something
how
else, Sarah?
prompt finalizes.
Yeah. Well, I would just like to mention that that entire build, all of the back and forth and everything cost $14. Right. So I think that's a good example too of starting out with a prompt and a logo, and then even working through some issues. We did get into a few errors or needed additional questions. So you can have a good idea of what prompting a really good prototype could cost. And obviously, as you get better and better, then the cost will go down. So yeah, you'll get more efficient. I would encourage you to come to our Wednesday affiliate call, Monday affiliate call. This is when we'll be on Zoom. You can share your screen. Again, we encourage you to ask specific questions so that we can give you specific answers. Join our Telegram group, our Discord group, because they have great support. And as you can see, the team is very happy to hear from you. Often when I give them messages about things that you guys say or ideas that you have, that's why we have such quick implementation. So use this in the way it was intended, which is building a community. So now you know Danny and you know Robert. You'll see them in the chat. Reach out to them, ask questions. They'll be happy to respond. You see Theo here normally with me as well. And we're here to build a global community of builders. So tell other people, bring more people, and let's build some amazing things together in this 2026. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for being a part of our community, and we look forward to seeing you on our next call.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Danny.
See you guys. Have a great night. Thank you, Kyle, for the kind words again. Kyle, just to finish it up, said, appreciate you guys. Sarah, I will chat with my wife to see what will help with school things.
Please.
So thank you, everybody, for joining us. I hope you learned something new and you liked our live stream, and see you guys very soon.